Next, I want to create the base for this fixture. So I go to mechanical design, part design again, and rename this to base, and create the base here. I go to XY plane, go to sketch environment, and draw a rectangle. This rectangle is going to be about 110 by 30. And it is going to be symmetric to these vectors. So I add symmetry. And you know how to do this. So I want to have circles around here for the holes. So the first thing I want to do is to create the circles. So first of all, I draw a small circle here, and then remove this tangency. I don't want to have this tangency here. I just want to have about 2.5 millimeters of diameter. And now I need to select the center of this and make sure that this is about 5 millimeters away from this line. And again, I select the center of this, and I need to be exact in selecting the center. So I select the center. Now I select this line and add another constraint. Now you can see that I was wrong in selecting the center, and now I had done this. It should be 5 millimeter. Now I need another exact copy of this in the other side, so I select this, select mirror tool, and select this. And you can see that exactly I have these two. Now I want to select these two, and I want to select mirror and select this vertical axis. Now I have exact copies of these two in the other side. Now I need to have more holes here. So I want to draw 4 more circles, and for this I want to have these circles here, and one of the circles should be here. And again, I need to remove the tangency. By selecting it, and make sure that it has only 1.3 millimeters of diameter. So I type in 1.3, and this should be about, let's select this and select the center of the circle, and this should be about 37.5 millimeters from the left side, and of course it should be about 5 millimeters from the top. So I select this top line and select this center and make sure that this is 5 millimeters. Okay, I need to have another circle, and it should be here. Let's make it a little big so that I don't have the tangency, or I can remove this geometrical constraint from here, and then I wouldn't have this. So this should be 1.3 again, and again I need to select the center of this and center of this one. They should be about 25 millimeters, and again I need to make sure that this is about 5 millimeters away from the top line. So I make this. Okay, now I need to select these two circles by pressing the control button and clicking on them, and select mirror tool and select this axis. Now I have the exact copy of these two in the other side. Okay, now I should exit my workbench and have a pad definition, and I want it to be about 3.75 millimeters. Hit OK and save this as base, and close this. Now I need another part that's going to be, you can see that I am creating this very fast because I don't want to waste my time here creating the parts, but because you want to know that how I draw this, how I have dimensions on this, so I need to draw this for you. But I click on OK. I have the connection here. For connection, I want to go to XY ZX plane and use profile tool to draw this. I draw this like this. Now I add a 3-point arc. This is the first point, this is the second point, and this is the third point. And go to this side and again select the 3-point arc, select this and select this. Now I need to add some tangencies. I want these to have tangencies like this, and again these two should have tangencies, so I add tangency here, and again these two and these two. I add tangencies. Now I need some dimensions. This is going to be 23 millimeters. So I type in 23 and I need to zoom in. And this should be only 2.5 in radius. So I type in 2.5. Now the only thing that remains is the symmetries. I want this, and this to have a symmetry. So I add it. And I want this center of this. Press Ctrl center of this and select this vertical axis and have a symmetry here. Now this is fully defined. Let's exit my workbench and select pad tool again. I need to have 2.5 millimeters of padding and save this. Now of course I need some hole inside this. I didn't do that. I should select the space, or I can go of course to sketch 1 and double click on a sketch and create 2 more circles here that are concentric with these circles. So I select circle tool and select the circle here, and I don't want to have another kind of constraints. I want it to be about 2.5 in radius, and I can create another circle that's easier than copying this. So I have the circle like this, and this should be 2.5. And now by exiting my workbench, you can see that this is applied to my shape. So I save this as connection and close it. Now the rest is going to be done in next section.